everybody. Welcome back to Ventthis. I'm Chris McGarrian here with Paul Roseberry. Paul's going to be very funny today. If he's not, he's going to get fired.
Oh my God.
No,
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. At the Vent House, the House of Vents.
And yeah, today's show is titled This Isn't Right. And a lot of our events come from our very special guest today. She is a stand-up comedian, an actress, a producer, comes from an Armenian family like me, who has a lot of drama and a lot of funny stories. She's a beloved figure in this community. Everybody loves her. I'm so proud and happy to have her on the show. Her name is Mary Basmadjian. Everybody give her a gigantic set of applause.
Woo! Thank you so much.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, everyone. So happy to be here and vent with you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Well,
Thanks for being here. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we have a lot of, it's a good show because if you had a bad day, you come on here and you just let it all out. And by the time we're done, you're like, it's like having a therapy session. All of a sudden I feel later. Right, Paul?
I sometimes my feet don't touch the ground for
Yeah.
days. For days.
We save a lot of people some, sessions with, therapists because we kind of listen to them and
Hey, huh?
what?
What's that?
Charging copay now.
On the next episode, now that you gave us the idea, yeah. That'll be our Patreon. We'll call it a copay. That's what it'll be.
That's funny. Our first vent, I love because I can so relate to what Mary suggested. It was, you say it, Mary, you went to a grocery store and you were not going to buy something or you were going to buy something?
No, I saw it. I also have the chips myself.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah. I read the title and I was like, wow, garlic butter. That sounds good. I think I was assuming it was going to be good, and then when, how Trader Joe's employees are, I think they're told to like flirt with customers so they can sell more things.
Yeah.
Right? There is. And
for sure.
So the guy was ringing me up and he's like, oh, this is amazing. Like he really talked it up. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. With Trader Joe's things, they are seasonal. So if you like something, you got to grab a couple more bags next time. I am so disappointed. It's not that it's not a good chips. It's just I had high expectations because it's garlic and butter. Two of my favorite things. I'll say that. Butter is, yeah. But it's just,
yeah.
I know.
Well, Mary, do you blame it on the Irish? Because garlic and butter are pretty bulletproof as standalone ingredients. They mix well in most dishes, but the Irish seem to be the variable here, and we may have a Mick problem. Is that what you think? Or
Big problem.
yeah,
I don't like Irish people.
nobody does. People.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, I thought you were going to say the food. No, the people are great.
Food, yeah.
The food is terrible. The food is.
It is. That's what it is. Perhaps.
It's really bad.
About that, Paul.
What
It
is
could be
Irish
that.
food?
It's potato.
Potato and meat pies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there last summer for a game show. I was on the floor and they film it. A lot of things film in Ireland now because they have cheaper production rates. I kid you not when I tell you every dish that catering gave us had two different cooked versions of potato.
Yeah.
Two in the same, you'd have French fries and then you'd have like mashed potatoes. It's like, guys, hey, whoa. How about one starch per meal?
It's almost like they had some kind of a potato famine.
I believe you are spot on to their, I guess maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a slingshot of like, they are still so upset that they didn't have enough that they're still like an old Italian mom being like, have another meatball.
Yeah.
Have another potato.
Many tomatoes and garlic. I love garlic. That's my thing. I love garlic. I have garlic every day with any of my meals, but this one, for whatever reason, just I wasn't vibing with it.
Yeah.
It was probably the high expectation and the flirtatious Trader Joe's employee. I think I was taken back by his eyes. I'm not gonna lie, Paul. It was
Were they green?
Like Paul.
yeah. Did you taste it, Chris?
I'm going to taste it now. Yo, I
Let's
did,
hear it.
but
Let's hear it.
Oh my gosh, Zoom did cut it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna add like a huge crunch.
yeah,
Yeah, like an earthquake.
I'm not feeling
Travels.
it.
Really?
I'm not feeling it. No,
Did you
no.
even eat the whole chip? It looked like you bit the chip in half, which I've never bit a chip in half. Mary, are you a half bite? It's a whole chip, right?
I am though. This one, and maybe that's what it is that it's so rich. It's so like buttery. Maybe you need to,
Okay.
I am a half a biter, but yeah, I just wish you can taste this, Paul. Yeah, I wasn't vibing with this.
But I have
I'm
a
gonna
question.
have to get it. I'm gonna get it. I will.
But I thought at Trader Joe's, that's what I mean, that's what it says. Um, in the old days, didn't they say you could open it and taste it? Didn't they used to do that?
I know they have tastings, like they'll have if they have a new product, they'll have a little table and they have taste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
That
have
might have been like before homeless people would bathe full body baths in the bathroom. It might have invited the whole wrong level of hospitality, I think. Yeah, because I was in a Trader Joe's a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if it's this across the board. They don't have the little free shots of coffee anymore.
free
Oh,
shop.
you're right. You're right. I
Remember
noticed
that?
that.
That would pull me into Trader Joe's. I'd be
Yes.
like nearby, not like I'd drive in, but if I'm in the strip mall doing something else, I'd be like, oh, I'll pop into Trader Joe's to get a shot of coffee. Like they would have the little cups,
Yeah.
like a sample cup, and there'd always be hot prepared coffee. And I'd walk around the store sipping because it's the afternoon. You don't want like a whole Starbucks, but a little pick me up. And then I'm like, next thing you know, you're buying Irish garlic butter potato, you know what I mean? Like shit you didn't know. So it pays for itself. They give you 3.5 cents of coffee. You spend $7. I thought it was a good deal, but they don't do that anymore.
You guys are speaking of a time where corporations and companies gave away free things. I'm like, what?
Oh,
Like they did
oh,
it. I have
oh,
no idea about the free coffee shot. I have to be honest. Like,
wow.
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that.
I didn't,
Yeah.
it's scaring me how easily I can date myself now. I mean, I'm 46 and I say stuff all the time that's like, whoa, what's your cholesterol, Gramps? Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
easy. It's an accident. I didn't,
It's okay.
God damn, I didn't know TJ's coffee shots was,
Are you Gen X?
I guess so. I
Well,
guess so. I think so. I don't, I'm too old to know. I don't know. Back in my
He's
day, it
Gen
was just a
X.
number and they give it to you and you go get a shovel and a rifle. That's it.
God.
No, I don't know. I think I'm Gen X.
But getting back to what Mary did, what about this for an idea? Why can't you go back? Somebody recommended this, right? I mean, it's not bad. It wouldn't something be that I buy. I wouldn't buy it. But why can't you go back and go, dude, this was recommended. Is there a corner I can come back and bring this back to you? Because I
Yeah.
paid. Do they do
Yeah.
that?
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
we will take it back, but I do have to say I want to take full responsibility for this purchase. The bag was already in my cart and he just buttered it up, for lack of better like, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So I'm taking responsibility for
Okay.
not taking it back. I have taken some stuff back and they were very nice about it, but also like I have to go there again, Chris,
I know.
I
I'm
want to
with
be
you.
able to
But it
go.
does make a difference when a hot guy, I mean, I'm a married woman, so I'm just saying, in my single days,
Yeah.
when a hot guy's behind the thing and he's like, oh, wow. Oh, you eat those? Oh, yeah, those are good. You go, oh, wow. And
Especially
you're
if he
like,
rubs them.
he's, what?
He like rubs the bag against his chest a little bit.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Just
And,
subtly. Just subtly.
yeah.
To show you like a science project. But yeah. Like a
He had a
balloon,
ring on. He had a ring on though. He was cute, but not that attractive. He had a ring on. I know when to stop, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he
That's
didn't.
why, you know what? That's his angle, though. He gets you flirty, then you see the ring and he diverts to the chips. The momentum, you're already in motion.
You're
And
right.
then that's their angle. I think it's a Trader Joe's employee thing. They have employee wedding rings they wear when they start their shift. It's, yeah, on
It's
the
a
inside.
fake.
Yeah, it's a fake. The strange thing is I'm still going to go try these because we spoke about them.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know. Gary's going to try them too. And actually, you know what though? Hold on. I was trying to figure out if I'm remembering correctly, I was at Trader Joe because I'll be honest, I don't go there. I don't. I'm not above Trader Joe's. I just never got. I just never got sucked in. I go to Ralph's, which is below Trader, well below. There's like people passed out in aisle 6. But I went to Trader Joe's to get a pumpkin a couple years because they have great pumpkin deals around Halloween. They'll get you in the door with a pumpkin you never knew could be so cheap. Anyway, I'm in there and I noticed these puffed. I really was on a kick of like white cheddar popcorn.
Mm.
Like I'm for days, you know what I mean? You get me on some smart food, it's over, you know? And
Yeah.
so they had what I thought was white cheddar popcorn. And I asked the employee and they were like, the best. That's what they said. The same shit. Now that I think about it, the best. In fact, and I'm not sure if this is what you were saying, but I went back. It was the cashier who told me because we were paying for other things, the pumpkins. And I asked about the pops and she said, so good. I left the line real quick.
yeah.
Right where they were. I got a second bag because I know I'm never at Trader Joe's. The emphasis, the excitement of the cashier. I went and got a second bag. I got in the car. We started driving away. Trash. Trash. I mean, particle board, drywall, trash, garbage. We're trying not to swear on this show anymore, but I'll keep it.
Do it,
kumbaya.
Paul.
It was dog shit. It was shit in a bag is what it was. God damn it, Trader Joe. That's the highest he's ever traded those for. I wouldn't trade it for dog shit. You know, maybe if I were fertilizing a garden, I'd rather have the shit. Maybe. It was terrible. And it pissed me off because they weren't even popcorn. They were like the puffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a kernel that's popped. It's like some like mechanized, some bullshit. It's like the like McDonald's chicken nugget, a version of a chicken tender. There's no, you can't see what it would have been. And it was just fluffy and dry and no flavor. So now I don't know, like I'm kind of about to be like really low faith in Trader Joe's.
I'm still a Trader Joe's fan. I love some of their other things. I just do hate that it's seasonal, you know? And so you get into this weird mode of like, well, I gotta grab it before everything is out, you know, that
Sure.
thing. Because I did that with these new root beer chocolates. Okay.
What?
I know. I
Wow.
actually have the bag. Can I grab it real quick?
Yeah.
Just pass one through the screen.
Root
if you
beer
could.
chocolate? What the hell is that?
Unreal. I can't. I wonder if it's going to have like, didn't they used to have something where there's like a soda, a little drop of the soda inside the candy? You remember the root beers? Ooh.
And it has pop rocks in it. So as you're eating it, it has the root beer flavor with like the vanilla of it. And then next thing you know, it's like the pops,
Oh,
this is something that I actually love. My sister didn't like it too much, but this is something I really do like from Trader Joe's.
Wow.
wait, so you had that before? You had it before? Okay.
So this isn't a total slam piece against TJ. Like it's just we're being real. We're being
real.
This was the Ricky Bobby slingshot of how to get people excited about the root beer float pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I gotta try that now.
It's really good.
No,
I like
but
that there's
honestly,
pop rocks. That's crazy.
somebody said to me that if you want to buy something, but you're not sure about it, they open the bag and they let you try it. Is that not true?
I'm sure if you ask, they'll be nice enough to do that.
I've never heard that in any other store.
Well, I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know.
what, Chrissy. Here's how that policy actually breaks down, and it does apply to all stores.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, pretty much, short of being arrested. If you want to start eating in the store, I eat shit in the store all the time. All the time. Open
Yeah.
whatever you want, and then if you don't like it, what you do? You just put it down, and then you walk away. That's what you do. It's not
Wait.
right. It's not the best thing to do. I've done it many times. I've thrown shit away.
Wait a second. You're telling me you take a bite of something like you're at Costco, and
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you just put your bite down and walk away?
Oh, Jesus, not the bite. I'm not disgusting, Chrissy. I'm saying the open bag of chips. You just fold it up and throw it in a trash can. There's always a trash can near like the deli, if there's any kind of a salad bar, whatever, just throw it in the trash can.
Okay.
You know what? And they don't give a shit. They don't care. Is it the right way to do it? I don't know. But I know that I've like returned things where they didn't go to inventory it. They're just like, I had to return bacon one time. It went bad like that. I couldn't believe how badly I ate half the package and then it's just moldy like 2 days later. So I brought the bacon and I'm like, hey, I just want to switch this out. It like went bad before the date. It's not right. And they were like, yeah, just go grab some.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah,
good.
they weren't going to like go through some process of manhandling my moldy bacon and scan it for they don't care. Am I saying what they wouldn't want you to say or to hear? Yes. But is it the truth? Because otherwise, think about it. If you really get pragmatic, you find a product you don't like, then it annoys you, right? Now you're home, you're annoyed, you're thinking negatively about the store. Now, when you go back, which you were going to do anyway, then now you're taking time of an employee who has to speak with you, has to ring something in, has to go through, give you a credit to your credit card. That takes so much more of the loss of the product they never sold to you in the end because they
Yeah.
gave you back all your money. You're helping the store.
Yeah.
You're not stealing it. If you like it, then you pay for it. If you don't like it, you didn't leave with it either.
But if you're trying it at the store and you're not liking it and you're throwing it out, I think that is stealing though.
Well, but you don't leave with it. And because
Then
you're not taking home.
they lose inventory.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm not saying that they have a sign saying to do this. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying a little street cred, a little, like I, do you know how many times, look, I used to work in a grocery store in New Hampshire growing up. My buddy was a stock boy at the time, and for lack of a better term, they told us all the time, whenever they were hungry for a snack, they throw a box on the floor, they step on it, and they eat
Oh,
the rest of it. That's what they do. You open a bag of
that's
so I assure you, when you use the bathroom in a grocery store, most of the time for ghetto places like Ralph's, you're going past all their stock shit, and
Yes.
you see they always have like just trays of open, damaged. They don't give a shit.
Okay, well, Paul, the next time I get caught for shoplifting at a Ralph's, I'm gonna let him know that
Yes,
you said it was okay, and I'm gonna call you.
yes,
You can come.
I'll go.
yeah, your first
Please
call.
do. Tell them
Paul
they don't.
said I could do this.
And when they say Paul who, you go, you don't want to know. I'll call him. I'll call. Are you sure this bag of chips is worth Paul coming down? And they go, who the hell is Paul? And you go, all right, that's it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. He's coming down. They go, no, 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 no. I don't know who he is, but you're talking like he's terrifying.
Before we wrap up this event, I just want to say, I want to know how you guys handle this because I suck at this. Like let's say you're at Trader Joe's, okay? And they have that sample and they go, you've got like, I don't know, some cheese cracker thing they made up. And you take a bite of it and you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever eaten. But you don't want to look and say that in front of the person who works there. So you're like chomping at it going, oh, thanks a lot. You walk away and you want to spit it out. How do you handle that? Do you say, oh no, this is not good? I can't say it. I just chew it and walk away and go, I hope to God I'm not vomiting right now.
I'm kind of a pig. I don't think I've ever disliked a free sample of anything. I don't think I always want two, whatever it is. I say I need one for my wife. She's not even there. It's
Costco's your
always.
favorite place, huh?
I went to Costco last week with my neighbor, and I had 4 different samples of Oreos. And each time I was like, wow, these are the guy was like, you want to buy a package? I'm like, no, but this is a really good idea for a cookie. These are, I did like, I've never had an Oreo. I was like, God,
That's
this
hilarious.
is amazing. These are really crunchy. I like the way the chocolate and the cream. What a great idea. No, I'll keep an eye out for these 4 different times. He's like, you could just buy some. I'm like, you think I'm going to get home with 4 Costco sleeves of Oreos? Be real, brother. I'm just going to eat as many as you'll give me. And then I'm not going to do this again for 3 years. That's what's going to happen.
And you don't think that's happened before with other people?
They know it's a rite of no, they know it's a rite of passage. They do. It's
Okay.
but no, I think if anything, it'd be kind of fun, Chrissy. Just ask the person when they kind of look at you, be like, "Is this your company or like do you work for them? Are you just kind of like a temp,
Yeah.
And if they're like, "Oh no, I don't work," then be like, It's kind of gross, right? And just like have a see if they laugh with you. You can see if they're square. If they own it and be like, good luck.
They're gonna say, "Oh, I haven't tried that. Are you kidding? I work here. I haven't tried it." Yeah, right. Like you
They've
haven't
all
tried
tried
it.
it.
Of
Right.
They've
course
all
they
tried
have.
it.
They probably ate a bag before you came over. Yeah,
Chrissy.
I know. Savage.
The,
Should we
and
move on to the next?
we yeah, yeah, yeah. We could go on for days.
I like this one though, Mary. And you had another one too. Your other vent. I love this vent because you talked about, because I again can relate to this. Hit it, girl.
When it's two lanes and one of them is starting to close up and people are zippering in like you're supposed to, but one, I want to say
Jackass.
douche, just like cuts everyone thinking like we're gonna let them in. I purposefully do not let that
Me
person.
too.
Good for you.
I'm like, nope, you're not getting in. I don't care how close you come to my car. Or when it's like a right turn only and they use that lane to cut back, I have cussed people out on Glen
Yeah.
Oaks, in Glendale and Burbank for that. I really hate that. I don't know what it is, if it's that thing in me where it's just not fair. We've been waiting in this line. Why do you think
100%.
your time is more important than mine? Like, who do you think you are? And
Yeah.
get into that thing.
100%. Paul,
I
I know you
think
got something to say.
well, I mean, it makes me deeply angry about social decay. That's
Mhm.
what it is that we can't function without order. There
Right.
must be order. You know what I mean? Like we can't all just be savages climbing over each other for the smallest pebble of gain. And it's sick. It's truly sick. It sounds like Mary, maybe you probably do what I do, and I respect people who do it. When you're in your lane and you see in the rear view someone's about to come down and just cut
Yep.
everyone off, I go real wide. I just go, so I almost, you know what I mean? I like double the width of my car and the car in front of us to just plug them up. And if they still go around, then they're just absolute psychos. Then it's just, but is that what you do? Do you kind of,
Sometimes now that I have a little bit of a bigger car, it's more of an SUV. I tend to do that a little more and it's easier for me with the bigger car. And I know they get pissed off. I've been honked at for that or whatever, but it's like he's just trying to cut or whoever like, they're just trying to cut and that pisses me off so much.
It
yeah,
does.
It's yeah. I will say when I'm making a right turn, okay, I'm not cutting in front of anybody. It's all stopped and I need to make a right turn.
yeah,
I do at times get mad when cars are blocking that lane because I want to at least
Yes.
be
yeah,
able to make a right on the red light.
yeah,
That I'm like, you could clearly see the line you're blocking. But a lot of these come to me when I'm in Glendale or Burbank. I'm in Pasadena. Pasadena is very chill with the driving because I drive
yeah.
on streets. I don't take freeway that often. So I can tell the differences of driving mannerisms when it comes to Pasadena, Glendale, Hollywood. And it's a huge difference.
When when
Really.
when we say Glendale, can we just identify uh largest culprits are Armos and Persians.
Okay,
That's who do this.
you're
That's
talking to two Armenians, Paul.
I love my Dolmus. I got a lot of Armo friends.
Thomas.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not ripping,
Younger
but
guys. It's the younger
the
guys that
men, yes.
are they want to show
G-Wagon.
off.
If
Hmm?
you see a G-Wagon, you know some terrible driving is coming up.
No,
Like
Paul.
it's
Paul, hold your thought. G Wagon and the arm is outside the window. Have
bro.
you noticed that?
Come on.
Armenians do that with the arm outside. It's like, really? With
And a
gold?
cloud of vape. A cloud of
Yeah.
vape is coming. It's
Nice
Makes me mad.
hairy arms, hairy arms. And sometimes when I am sitting at the red light and I see the arm, if it's a G-Wagon, a Mercedes, whatever it is, and I kind of try to get a look at their face.
Me too.
I see the hand and make up an entire story and personality based on the hand
I'm
holding
with you.
cigarette. And then I see the face and I'm like, wow, that's not the story I made up with. Like,
Right?
I
Totally.
Because you see the hairy arm and the watch, and you're like, this guy is going to have a huge beard. And then you're like, oh no, this woman is actually a
right?
bigger beard than I expected. That's
You see
And
the toughest Armenian man zooming through the lanes, and he parks, gets out with his beautiful purse. It's a
yeah,
sad
yeah.
purse. I don't know what it is, but he has it, and he's masculine, but at the same time, I'm like,
A
I want
lady.
that purse, you know? I'm a little jealous.
Yeah. Yeah.
he's got a better purse than you.
But
Yeah.
you have to look quick because you don't see the purse for very long when they park in the nearest handicap spot to the door every single time. These are guys who spend 7 days a week at the gym, 3 hours a day. These guys are in huge buff shape and they take the handicap spot, the nearest one, not even, I mean, always with, they've got the one that like hangs from the rear view. And, I mean,
That's my uncle. No. Dad does have a card. So does my dad, but they are actually a little bit like my dad
older.
needs it, you know.
Sure, sure.
But a lot of people do have that card. I'm not gonna, they do.
Totally healthy. And I'll tell you what, I've dabbled in that direction because like I said, I help my neighbor. He's a nice guy. I help him out. He's older and he has a handicap placard that we use for when I help him. And so he lets me hang on to it. I started using it when our baby was born at UCLA to not pay meters. That's why I'm not going to take a handicap spot. I'm not at all, but to not pay a meter or to park in a residential neighborhood at night. Hell yeah, absolutely. Because I'm not impeding on any handicapped people when I do it.
Yeah.
But that's my line.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny you say that because I've kind of done the same thing with my dad's card and my
Yeah,
grandpa's card, where I would go to the comedy store and there is no parking anywhere. It's just
ever.
you're constantly getting tickets on these streets of Hollywood, but you put that on and I'm not taking any spots. Like
It's
you said, I'm not
amazing.
taking any spots from anybody. It's for the meter and for me not to get a ticket in Hollywood because of all those parking signs that I don't understand what's
Too
going
many
on.
signs. You're gonna get a ticket. You might even get towed. Like sign number 4 out of 11 is the tow one.
Yeah.
Road before. It was horrible.
But
Yeah.
if you're coming out of the store, I think they tow it like 2 or something. Like you gotta really,
Yeah.
but you get that get out of jail free with that handicap. That's the blue shield right there, man. You're balling.
I don't think I know you people.
Hey. Yeah, you want a good parking spot. You're gonna wish you did.
Oh,
Okay. Well, enough of that. Because say goodbye to Paul. Somebody's going to have him arrested.
I'll tell you. Well, hey, you know what? And actually, I've done a whole bit about this, but the idea. So I've talked a lot of shit for years. I really,
Paul's a comedian too, Mary.
yeah. So I've always looked down on people who unnecessarily use the handicapped spots at
yeah.
the store, and I'll size them up. You know, like if they're older, I'll be like, fine, you know what? But if you can tell they're in great shape, then they're the worst people on earth. That's my opinion.
Mhm.
And that's how I felt for years until one day it hit me. If I have to use the bathroom at a public place, I always go for the stall, the handicap stall. Like I think we all do, right? Don't we all?
You know what?
Oh,
We all do the
I do.
stall.
I do. I'm going to admit that.
We
Yeah.
all.
But listen, I have a good reason, okay? I'm a bigger person.
Okay.
I need more room, okay?
Okay.
This is why I'm going into the handing. I
Okay.
admit to you, if I go there and I hear someone in a wheelchair come in, I am mortified.
Mortified.
I don't know how I'm gonna
Mortified.
get out of the stall. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, you got to
And
limp out, Mary. You got to
I-
limp out or crawl.
Something. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Then I started to really think about it. Not only did I instantly feel bad because I'm being a hypocrite that they use the spots, I use the stall. Then I realized when you go into a public bathroom, there's only one handicap stall. You go to a parking lot, there's 12 handicap spots. There's enough. Like whoever this guy is only took one and there's 10 more. I
Mhm.
took the only handicap stall. I'm lower than the
Yeah.
guy who takes the spot in the parking lot.
Look at that
Yeah.
little frog.
Agreed.
I have to, and you know what? And once I realized this, you know what changed?
Mm.
Nothing. You know what? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. No, I mean, I don't read a magazine. I don't zip through Insta. Well, I'll check a couple messages, but like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't hang out. I don't set up camp, but I'm a little more considerate of time. I feel kind of like Mission Impossible. Like, how soon can I get out before like the cops show up and realize I'm robbing the bank? You know, it's
But when you're in one of those stalls, the door, there's a gap so you can see. So if I can't tell or hear it and I see somebody, in a wheelchair and I'm like, holy shit, I'm in the handicap. Oh, could you bring the car around? Because I'm having a difficult
You're the
time.
worst. You're
Yeah.
the worst. You've been hanging out this whole time like you were the good one. And we find out, Chrissy, you got a phone pitch
She's
that you
yeah, she's putting
script.
on an act. She's putting on an act.
Kaiser
Or we
Soze
die.
over here has no limp at the end of the day. She fakes a limp. Unbelievable. We don't know you, Chrissy. You say you don't know us. We don't know you.
And that's the way it should be.
The fear only goes deeper. I'm sold. I'm terrified of Chrissy now.
All right. Shall we have Loretta hit the last vent?
Good God.
Go.
I hate when people say, drive safe, or have a safe flight, or have a nice day. How the hell can I fly safe? Should I sit next to the pilot and make sure he's doing a good job? Or how about, be careful? No, I'll just try and hurt myself. This is dumb, and I'm asking people to end it. Hey, that felt good to vent. I may be back.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think, Mary?
I was at an open mic the other day and someone did a joke about when they say have a good one. And they're like, have a good one, what? What do you
Yeah.
want to have? A good hour, a good month, a good like, and they went on a whole rant. And I kind of agree. But also because I love playing devil's advocate, I also feel special when someone says that to me. I'm like, oh, they care about me. They care that they want me to make it safely. But I understand when I'm in a plane, I'm not the pilot. I can't make sure we land safely. I don't have control over that. So I
Yeah.
get that. Yeah.
Paul.
I have adapted what I say because I think we've all thought about this at this point, and it is true to say to have a safe flight. It puts a fear like, wait, I wasn't
Yeah.
even scared. Oh my God, now you got me thinking. Holy shit, I am in the air. I guess anything could go wrong. I forgot I could die.
Mhm.
So and again, you have no control. Again, you're not piloting. You're not going to have one less drink, or something. So I try to say have an enjoyable. I like that's a little too many syllables, but I'll say, I'll go to say to have fun. I'll just say have a good flight. Meaning, what I hope for you, no screaming babies,
Mhm.
no farting people who have no problem with farting the whole flight, and your battery doesn't run out while you watch something cool to go on your phone. That's
I like that.
yeah. I don't get into live or die. You
Yeah.
know, just
I to me, it's just like it's a gratuitous thing to say. Like, have a nice day. I know, Mary, I get what you're saying. It's kind of endearing and it's nice, but and I do it too. I'm like, okay, you guys have a nice day or have a nice rest of your day. It's like, am I in charge? How am I? I'm giving you a command. No, it's ridiculous. I just feel like it doesn't need to be said.
How,
But when I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's okay. But when I say it, I'm like, who the hell are you? You can't tell somebody to have a nice day. It just seems odd to me. That's all.
what should we say, Chris?
Goodbye. Or if somebody's leaving, you say, talk soon. Or I, if you're on a flight, see you when you get, when you land, but
Mhm.
have a safe flight. How do you do that? Are you gonna not if you not buckle your seatbelt? You're gonna jump in the aisles and start dancing, so you don't get a. I mean, it's just weird to me, but that's just me. I think it's weird too. I don't think I agree with this venter. Let's not say it.
Yeah.
I said see you soon one time because I was just trying to find the right thing to say. I was leaving a funeral and there was a bunch of family there who I really don't ever see, except for probably a funeral. And I was like, "Well, see you soon." As we drove away, and my dad was like, "See you soon." The hell was that about? And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? That did sound kind of weird. It was almost like bring on the next Bones."
Moral.
Yeah, like he was right. That was not the right thing to say, but you're only going to put so much thought, you know?
I usually tell people to F off, you know?
For you.
There
Good for
you
you.
go.
Yeah, I hope you have a terrible day. I hope all the bad things you're thinking come true, you know? Something like that. But
Honesty.
what really I get tripped up over when like I'm buying like food or coffee and they're like enjoy. I'm like thanks, you too. And it's like well what are they enjoying? Are they enjoying serving you? Like
Nothing.
they're not.
Nothing. Not much.
Yeah.
Not much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your stale coffee that you sip over your 8-hour shift to pretend this isn't real for you. Yeah. I don't.
You
So
know
you,
what? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mary. Go ahead.
I've also heard if you're a little bit of in an argument, you say have the day you deserve.
Oh, I
And
haven't heard that.
yeah, I love that one. Because
Wow.
you put it back on the person and their karmic alliance, whatever they got going on. If they're a
Yeah.
bad person, they're gonna have a bad day. But you don't say it, you're like, just have the day you deserve, you know?
Wow, I've never heard that.
I think I have, and it is poignant. It's very poignant. I want something to that effect, but it stings, but it's almost like that thing a waiter could say to a table who didn't tip well, and he could argue to not be fired. He's like, I didn't tell you to, you know what I mean? It's like just within the realm of keeping your job, but we all know what you really said, but I think that's great. I do.
Yeah.
'Cause, well, I mean, also if it's like a flight,
Have the
if you don't say you have the flight you deserve, oh Jesus.
Whoa.
I hope for the other 200 people you don't have the flight you may or may not deserve. But like before a flight, if you don't say have a great flight, like I could see in like a Seinfeldian sort of world to be like,
Maybe
you're not going to say have a great flight?
maybe you say
It
I
doesn't feel
hope you
right.
have. But what if you say I hope you have a great flight? Like I hope you have a good flight. Like there's no turbulence, something an engine doesn't fall off. I hope you have a good flight. Or I hope you have a good day. Not have a good day like it's a command, right? Doesn't that make more sense?
I see. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's
I
my
always figured it was like a contraction. It's like cannot becomes can't. Like have a great flight means I hope you have a great flight.
Okay.
I'm not like over here with a stick,
Yeah.
But I could see in a dominance fearing world, Chrissy, it's interesting to learn who Chrissy is as time goes.
The evil side shows up.
You should have a comedy Ventthis episode.
For like,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But Mary, tell us where you're going to be. We want to
Yeah.
know.
My next show is July 31st at Flappers in Burbank. It's at 7:30. I produce shows there monthly, and it's called Ventthis Loves You Show. And Ventthis is the Armenian mom character I do. So I do stand up as myself, and I have other comics do stand up. And then at the end, the Armenian character headlines, and I do improv with her. I go into the crowd and I talk to them. This particular show coming up is a special one because it's the 10-year reunion of the Armenian Nights comedy I started with 10 years ago.
Wow.
Wow.
This is all the guys coming back: Michael Gregorian, Moses Shakarian, Michael Passion, famous actor and comedian Armen Babasolukian is hosting, and it's my birthday show. My birthday is August 1st, so we're also doing an after show party at Flappers. It's going to be super fun. I hope if this airs and people are able to come. My social media is at Mary Basmadjian, Basmadjian. DJIAN. You can watch my comedy special with Comedy Dynamics on Apple TV, Prime. I believe it's on their YouTube as well. It's called Funny Armenian Girl. I will admit, when I came up with that title, I was like, but I'm a woman, a girl. Well, I was like, I don't care. It's just a Funny Armenian
Yeah.
Girl stuck with me 15 years ago when I posted something on YouTube and I got like, back then, like 60,000 views was like viral. And
Still pretty good. Yeah.
it went viral and the tags in it was just like funny, Armenian, and girl. And that's kind of became my tag. So all the hashtag funny Armenian girls are my posts and things like, this was back in the wild, wild west of Instagram, when it had just started with the 15-second videos. But yeah, that's my special. I just did a solo show called Mom, Are You There? Because she wasn't.
Aw.
And I did the Hollywood Fringe Festival. It was super fun, and I hope to take that show on tour as well.
This is
Wow.
going to drop, just so everybody knows, on July 28th. So it'll be before your
Yeah.
your show. So that's great. Well, this has been so much fun. My God, Mary, you have to come back. Maybe Vartush can come back,
Yeah.
come with us and we'll meet her. And
Yes.
it's been a pleasure. And just for everybody to know, watch us on YouTube, Ventthis, 818-570-2535. I always forget the number. And send us your vents, call in our vents, vent, whatever. We're here. We want to see
If
you.
your
And
last name ends in Yan, this is the episode for you. Let's make
Yeah.
it clear. Let's bring him in.
Bring in the IANs and the YANs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yan. Yeah. Yeah. You're all here.
We're here. Well, thank you so much.
Mm.
Thank
you, Mary.
you. Thank you. Toodaloo, everybody.
Toodaloo.